All right, here we are. I guess probably week 4 of the garden before we've done cleanup. Here I am in my new gardening hat John gave me. And Kayla wanted to be our garden statue.
Yep.
Here she is in the garden. All right, so over here I was just showing her sunflowers over here growing. Some kale. You can see that the bamboo, with all the rain, this is the tallest I have ever seen.
The caterpillars.
Is there a caterpillar? Yeah, the caterpillars got into our beans, huh? There's some
These are the
kale
beans?
back in there, and some mizuna. And there's some Brussels sprouts, which are a little too shaded. Here's one of my zucchinis. Back here, it's just a lot of bamboo right now. See, I have a lot of work cut out for me here. Let's see if we can get it in tip-top shape by the end of the weekend. These peppers did not do well. I'm gonna see what I can transplant into there. Some tomatoes doing great. These peppers did do really well. My zucchini has never looked this good. They look wonderful. This one over here. They look really great. Here's my carrot patch.
Drop it.
My mint that came back overly strong, just like they said, like a weed. My tomatillo, that's one that I grew from seed. I'm so happy at how well that did. Hi, Hallie. Here's my basil plants and nasturtiums. All of the peppers that I had planted in here did not do well. Hallie, out of here. Dea. Hey, no dogs in the garden, Kayla. Keep them out. So all these peppers did not do well, and they'll get replaced today. And then here we start. The tomatoes are here. These are all from seed. I cannot believe it, but these are all little tomato plants that we grew from seed. These are the small ones. They're about a foot tall. The small ones are about a foot tall. The tall ones are doing a little better than that. My eggplants are doing great. I have a lot of eggplants. We'll see how many last, but I have a lot. There's another squash, another big tomato that's getting, all these need cages today. Some more eggplants. This is where I was going to put the okra. We'll see how that goes. There's another little courgette. And then here is where my archways will start. Here are some scarlet runner beans here. And then in the back here, it's a tough time of day to film because of my shadows always in the way. This is an acorn squash, I think. Or no, that's a delicata squash, an acorn squash. My honey nut did not do well. I'm so sad. Some zinnias in there. No, those are probably sunflowers, just so you know. I do it to myself too. They're all over the place. There's a pumpkin underneath all that bamboo. Let's see how much bamboo weeding I have to do today. Oh yeah, we missed ours. So some of the cucumbers did last. These, I don't know if those are little cosmos or dill or what I did there, but I'm excited about it either way. Probably cosmos. I didn't think I did that, but good job, Shannon. Here's a white spine little pickling cucumber. Here's some beans. See, this is what some of my beans ended up looking like. They're just nothing came up really, just those two little nubs. So those should have been the rattlesnake beans. This here, the pale Armenian cucumbers. This is my third time trying them and they didn't come up. So I'm gonna keep trying. I wonder if it's just bad seeds or if they're just really picky. This is a Marketmore. This is what I planted at your house. This should be a huge cucumber. So that little guy there did fine. These are my purple beans. So these are going to be the runner bean version of what you have planted at your house. This is going to be a lemon cucumber. Hey, Kayla, I don't want you over by the water without me over there. Okay, Kayla, can you come over here, please? You're not allowed on the deck without me, love. Thank you. These are dragon tongue runner beans, and then these should be climbing nasturtiums. This should have been some cucumbers. There was some work done on this. What's it called? That sprinkler. Here's our assistant again. You want my hat now? Yeah, you can have that. And I think that that's where those cucumbers went. Here are some cucumbers that are definitely struggling, but we'll baby them and hopefully they'll come through. Some more climbing nasturtiums, and then these are those long Chinese noodle beans. This is a little tiny baby jack-o'-lantern, so I thought that could be fun. Even if I only get 5, that'll be great. And then this was supposed to be a cucamelon, like the little mouse melons. I'll reseed that today. There's one little piece of green growing in there. I don't think it's a cucamelon. And back here, my winter garden is doing so amazingly. This is without any touching. So here, this triangle here in the beginning is all radishes. And then over here you can see the vivid colors of this lettuce garden is so fun. I did one line of regular, which is the black-seeded Simpson, and then one of this freckles kind, which is so beautiful. And then you can see, oh here, before we move on, look at these baby radishes. I'm so excited. My radishes have never looked like this before. I am just overjoyed. So we'll see what I got in there. Hey Kayla, I'm right in the middle of filming, so please don't play too much with my hat. The mustard greens in the middle are doing great. And over here, I did a little bit of arugula. I wish I would have done more. I did some Mizuna. So we'll see, Mom. This is, we'll say 2 square feet of Mizuna. So we'll see if that's enough. I wish I had double that. I have some in the front too. We'll see how much that gives me. And then you can see I did all kinds of other lettuces in here. These should get to be big-headed lettuces, so I left a lot of room for them. You can see the butter crunch here, the iceberg. These are like some Parisian romaine. And then here, this is leeks, a little row of leeks, and then spinach that didn't really do well. It was probably too hot for that. And then here are some more leaf lettuces. Over here it's really shady, so it's not coming in quite as strong, but I have some kale. And then some more lettuces that are just a little bit behind. And then some parsley and a lot of cilantro. You can see that big pretty kale, and look at these Swiss chards. And you can see the peas in here too. Here's the dill. This is the Noble Jade. So even out here where it's been not even close to as hot, it also went right to seed. So I don't know, maybe that's what it does. I don't know. I'm gonna look into it. First time growing that. Look at the little kohlrabis. Yeah, they look great. I'm gonna thin them out today. I'm gonna see if I can save some of them. I'm gonna see if I can really gently pull them out. We'll see what happens. And then these should be some beets here. And then I have one row of turnips. I got no turnips last year, so I didn't do many this year, but look at this. Look at that beautiful turnip right here next to, these radishes are pretty big. I need to pull them out today. Figure out, do something with them. So that's what we got today before cleanup. A little rough around the edges and a lot of beautiful stuff going on. It's also probably the highest heat time of the day, so these greens are pretty wilted right now, or as wilted as they're gonna get. Really, everything's really happy. But I have my work cut out for me. This is much more shady than I expected it to be. And you would not believe, look how big that bamboo is. That's bigger than I remember at all last year, but I must just not be remembering it right. All right. Talk to you again at the end of the weekend. I'll show you what I did. Love you. Bye.